What's the most ridiculous reason you've ever been called dangerous? Well, I once got accused of being a walking biological weapon because I sneezed 3 times. On a train, not near anyone, not on anyone, not even aggressively, just normal human sneezes. But apparently, that was enough to trigger a national security incident. Let me set the scene. I was on the 8:15 morning train, half awake, hoodie on, headphones in, minding my business like any respectable introvert. It was allergy season. My sinuses were at war with the planet. I had already taken antihistamines, but pollen was winning. I held it in for as long as I could, but nature said, it's time. So I let out 3 quick sneezes, not dramatic ones. Just little achoo achoo achoo, like a polite mouse trying not to offend anyone. That's when I saw her. 3 seats up, trench coat, sunglasses indoors. She snapped her head toward me so fast I thought her neck might file for workers' comp. She stared at me like I had just licked the window. Then she pulled out her phone and whispered loudly, he just did it again. Did what? Before I could even finish wondering what planet she was from, she stood up and announced to the entire car, everyone stay calm. I believe this man may be a spreader. I blinked. A what? I look around. Everyone's suddenly alert. People start adjusting masks. A guy in a suit actually holds his briefcase in front of his face like it's a riot shield. I try to speak up. Ma'am, it's just allergies. She cuts me off. That's what they all say. That's how it starts. Oh, okay. So we're doing this. We're in full conspiracy mode before I've even had coffee. She pulls out a tiny bottle of essential oil, dabs it on her temples, and says, I'm protected. Lavender absorbs pathogens. I swear on my life. Then she makes a phone call. I can't hear the whole conversation, but I catch fragments like active sneezer, potential contamination. No, I'm not panicking. You're panicking. 10 minutes later, the train stops, but not at a station, at a random point between 2 stops. And that's when the real chaos begins. Through the window, I see men in hazmat suits, actual hazmat suits, like straight out of a Netflix outbreak documentary. They board the train, holding some kind of weird scanner that beeps when it gets near me. The conductor makes an announcement. We are experiencing a brief health and safety inspection. Please remain seated and cooperative. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there holding a tissue, like a criminal who got caught mid-sneeze. The lady points directly at me like she's Katniss Everdeen volunteering as tribute. Him. It's him. I saw him. 3 sneezes, back to back. The hazmat guy looks at me and goes, sir, we're gonna need you to come with us. Come with who? I haven't even gotten to my stop yet. I ask, can I at least grab my bag? He says, no sudden movements. Bro, it's a backpack, not a detonator. They escort me off the train. People are staring like I'm the patient zero of some sci-fi apocalypse. One guy actually starts filming and says, yo, this better go viral. Spoiler, it did. They take me to a portable tent set up near the tracks. Inside, a woman in scrubs asks me a series of questions that honestly felt like a BuzzFeed quiz. Have you been to any foreign countries recently? Do you feel hot? Do you believe in essential oils? I explain, I have allergies, seasonal, every spring, like clockwork. She doesn't look convinced. We'll need to run some tests. What kind of tests? I was expecting a nasal swab. Nope, they took blood, made me blow into a tube, even made me wear a heart monitor for 5 minutes to detect elevated pathogen energy, whatever that means. While waiting, they quarantine me in a folding chair next to a space heater and hand me a juice box. Worst Airbnb experience ever. After an hour, the results come in. I am not contagious. I do not have a virus. I do not emit bioaggressive frequencies. I am, in fact, just a guy with hay fever. The head medic comes over, sighs, and says, sir, you're clear. You're free to go. But oh no, we're not done yet. Because guess who's standing there waiting for me? Conspiracy Karen. Arms crossed, smug expression, ready for round 2. I say, I told you it was allergies. She replies, that's just what they want you to believe. Who is they? Pollen. Turns out she had filed an official incident report. Claimed I was deliberately sneezing to weaken the population, like I'm some kind of allergen assassin. The transit authority issues a formal apology to me. They even offer me a free month of rides, which I never used because I am now permanently traumatized by public transportation.